Good morning, everyone. Made the track, obviously. About to unload and get the tires changed. Got my tech card filled out. Got to figure out some camera mounts so you're not looking at A-pillar this time when we go down the track. And hopefully we can get HP tuners up and going a little later so I can data log and make some changes. All right, let me get to it. All right, now that I'm good and sweaty, we're all swapped over in race mode, which basically is changing the tires and checking some air pressures. Other than that, we good. Go check in and get this party started, right? All right, I'll check back in a few minutes. All right, so I didn't have my camera mount set up, so we didn't get that first pass on, and nobody's here to help me film. No big deal. But there we are. Yes, slower than last time. However, oh, no 1,000 foot. That's a bummer. We're not much slower, and it is, versus my first pass last time to now, it's about 700 or 800 more feet higher density altitude. So we're still painfully freaking slow on the 60 foot, but we're pretty close in all these other places in hotter weather. So that tells me the only change being that Banks ram air helped a little. I'm going to go with that anyhow. We'll do corrected time to correct the times later. But showing density altitude a little over 2,200 right now. Yeah, we got some big boy stuff out here way faster than me. But first pass, not bad. God, it's hot. We're gonna get the laptop up off the floor and try and get some HP tuners going. See if I can reflash the PCM without bricking it. All right, let's go ahead and do that stuff and then go back to it. So yeah, clearly something didn't feel right, so I got out of it. Yeah. Best 60 foot so far, 205, which ain't bragging, that's garbage, but I'm gonna pull off here, look the truck over a little bit and maybe take a little air pressure out of the tires. Something just didn't feel right when it was gonna shift in a second. So rather than damage something or crash the truck, I'm like, let's let out of it and see what's going on. All right, we're gonna let it cool down for a bit and get back in line. All right, just got done looking the truck over. Can't find anything wrong. The tires did grow a little in air pressure, a couple pounds. Maybe the track got a little greasier with the heat and my burnout ain't big enough. I don't know. I knocked them down 2 pounds to where they were before. Do a little bit bigger burnout next time. And I think I want to go back in that right lane. But right now I'm going to try and take this time and see if I can get HP tuners in this talking. And should have done this during the week, but I just ran out of time. Let's see if I can get a data log this next run, and then we will load the modified tune, because when I looked in HP tuners it said 5,700 for this tune, and by my stock tack I saw around 5,500 on that first pass. So all right, gonna mess with that and see if we can get those two talking to each other and go from there. Okay, so I'm an idiot and I didn't hit record, so I didn't get that pass. I did get a data log. Just got back in the pits, rewrote the tune with a little bit more in the shift points. That's really all I changed. So I didn't break the PCM, so that's a plus. We took the tailgate and spare tire off, got some other junk out of the truck, and it picked up 8 thousandths, I think. Yeah, went from 13,909 to 13,901, but it was hotter and more humid, so we'll have to do the correction factor to see if taking the weight off helped. But I'm gonna kill this for now because it's getting a little noisy with the motorcycles and stuff. And this time hopefully I remember to hit record. Okay, so quick recap. Yes, I'm very absent-minded. Hardly got any of the passes. Irritates me, but it is what it is. Data logs. Got a bunch of them. Very helpful. First things first, we found some reasons why the truck's so slow. The converter is not as advertised. It's supposed to be a 2800 to 3000 converter. It's flashing somewhere in the 2000 to 2200 range. It's basically flashing like a stock converter. So that's killing the 60 foot and probably right to the 330 times. However, I'm a hoarder. 2016, I bought a converter on clearance. B&M, they don't make it anymore. They're part of Holly Group. I think about that time there might have been a buyout, merger, whatever. Yep. That is rated at 3,500. Then you go into the website a little deeper and it says depending on your torque production, vehicle weight, all that, 34 to 3,800. So that's going in soon. The other thing we found, my intake air temperatures were ridiculous. And the last run my coolant temperatures were really bad, despite that being a brand new radiator when I installed the other engine years ago, and having electric fans and having them come on earlier, 160 thermostat, all that. I think at the beginning of that run it was 216 degrees coolant temperature and the fans just couldn't cool it down, couldn't keep up with it. And it only dropped a couple degrees by the end of the run. So there's that. So we're going to work on them two things. I'm going to change the converter as soon as I have time and the weather to do so, because my lift's outside. And we're going to get a little trick up our sleeve for getting the IATs cooler. I want to take a moment here and thank a guy I consider a friend. Haven't met him in person yet, but he's been super helpful. Chris, Frog's Garage. I'm going to drop a link to his channel down here. He's got a very similar looking truck to mine, 6.0 4L80E as well. Runs a lot harder. He's been giving me a lot of advice. He's been helping me with HP tuners. I want to give credit where credit's due. A lot of people have given me suggestions and helpful things, but Chris has been the main dude that's just been a rock star and looked at my logs, tune file, all that stuff, and given me solid advice. So with that said, if I can get all that knocked out, we're going to look and see if there's another Sunday morning event next month, even though it's going to be hot, and go back and hopefully make a really big swing in the right direction. So stay tuned for that, and obviously there'll be install videos. I've got some other parts going on the truck soon as well too. I just got a lot going on, and it's stupid hot here in Florida. Hell, everywhere right now. There's been a heat wave in the United States. So with all that said, bear with me, be patient, and we're going to get this stuff done, and we're going to go faster.